this got everybody talking. All right. Shannon Sharpe just stepped away from First Take after getting hit with some serious allegation. Here's the timeline. Met shorty Gabriela Zuniga at an LA gym in 2023 when she was 20. Things got complicated by late 2024. Now she's claiming he assaulted her twice, October 2024 and January 2025. But check this, Sharp tried to settle for 10 million, but her lawyer, Tony Busby, you hear that again, wasn't having it. They want
Hmm.
50 million. The plot twist, leaked texts showing their relationship was consensual, BDSM, meeting up about 100 times between 2022 to 2025. But here's where it gets messy. There's audio of Sharp making threats. Let's take
What,
a look.
Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Hey, yo.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Okay, well...
Well, what?
And text from her saying no means no. If you look at that top right there from January 2nd, the Hall of Famer saying he'll be back. Not confirmed yet. ESPN hasn't said anything about it, but he did. Shannon Sharp did come out saying, it was consensual, all this stuff. This is their relationship. What do you think on that, Jess?
Well, at the end of the day, I think he will. He probably isn't gonna be back because of a couple reasons. It was consensual. He did some things that she didn't agree to. That's the issue. But I
Let's
just
talk
think that
about
is
morality clause, like ESPN, Disney has this morality clause. If you do something, you could face getting kicked out or potentially fired. So maybe he stepped down so the big media of him getting fired doesn't get so much heat on him. I don't know. It seems like it is just like a shakedown.
yeah. Even the way that they were talking on the phone, I don't know. To me, it sounded like she just didn't want to say too much because obviously Shannon Sharp is not going to choke some white woman out in public. You know what I mean? I just feel like he was just talking crap, and the lack of her really wanting to say much because she knows she was recording him. That's kind of what I got from that audio
Right.
today. She's very young, and
Very young. Oh my God.
that's what happens. I mean, isn't she like 19 years old? What do you think
Yeah.
is gonna happen when you're doing these type of things with a teenager? She's still a teenager.
And he's like
Yes.
56, 54 years old. Come on.
Right, like,
And you did
but
bring
that's
this
the
up.
only reason why. That's
Yeah,
the
go
only
ahead.
reason why I'm saying that because it was consensual. There was just some things that took place that she didn't agree to.
Mhm.
But this has become the norm, unfortunately, in Hollywood and any of those spaces. Like, look at Bill Belichick. The woman he's with is young as can be. She's young as heck. I think she's younger than his
Right, right.
daughter. Like, this is their norm. Like, this is what they do. Unfortunately, that's why I'm like, because it was consensual, he might actually be able to come back, but we'll see. I
I
don't
mean,
know. It's
he has his
unfortunate, but
podcast show,
it's
so and you did bring up Tony
right.
Busby, with Deshaun Watson and the case too. Shannon Sharpe just signed an ESPN contract extension February 2024. His podcast was actually, I think, was going to be sold for like 100 mil, so that $50 million didn't come out of nowhere. Like, hey, let's give this $50 million because you might get this deal with your podcast and stuff. Accuser is on OnlyFans, content creator. Alleged incidents occurred in both Los Angeles and Nevada. Stephen A. Smith, he has publicly said that, yeah, Shannon Sharpe is stepping down for sure. Did you want to add on that? You did bring it up.
I don't know exactly. He didn't really get too much into
Right.
comments about it, Stephen A. But he did say he was stepping out, and he said it was unfortunate. And I think he said sometimes you just gotta let the lawyers do what they're gonna do. He did more harm talking about it than just shutting the hell up. He should have
Yeah.
just shut up. Basically, what
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith said. He should have just let the lawyers, the legal team handle it, and not say anything further. That's kind of where he hurt himself.
And you
So
know, him offering 10 million, I don't think it's a kink. That's how I say it. I think it's a kink and it looks bad on him. Even last year, like, he got caught on an Instagram live supposedly because of some sex things. Yeah, see?
oh yeah.
And adding to that plus this with morality clauses in the ESPN and Disney contracts, I don't know. We'll see if he is gonna step down. But always document consent and communications in relationship. But it seemed like he was so comfortable saying things to her because they were engaging for like how many years.
When you're dealing with a teenager, you gotta keep in mind that they're a teenager. And I personally don't agree with old ass men and kids that just got out of high school. I really don't agree with that because that's
And
still kind of weird to me.
25,000
That's
per
still actually
cheek.
very weird. It's not even kind of weird.
25,000 per cheek sounds crazy, man. What the fuck?
Man,
Uh,
that's
and
yeah, that's weird.
think twice before sending threatening messages, even in heated moments. These are, advice that we could give to people. Watch out, especially with these young people. Probably try to catch a bag, like a quick bag. Tony Busby's the right guy. He was going over Jay-Z, Diddy, dropping cases and stuff. Consider legal mediation before public loss. PR team fucking sucked ass. He should have never said anything. Jess, you're right. Reputation damage can happen before any legal verdict. Professional consequences often come before legal ones. I think that's it, man. That's just like, we'll see what happens because this is fresh. This is trending this whole week. But the situation's bigger than Shannon Sharpe. It's about power dynamics, consent, and how private relationships can turn into public spectacles. Whether you're famous or not, clear communication and respect got to be the foundation. No matter how this plays out in court, it's a wake up call about how quick things can switch up. Document everything, keep it respectful, and remember in 2025, there's no such thing as truly private beef anymore. Literally, everything's online, text messages. They're seeing your shit. Someone's watching our show, like not just random viewers. No, the feds is looking. Your reputation can change faster than a Twitter trend, so move smart and think long term. Yeah.
Especially when you have a reputation, when you are a talking head and in the media, there's going to be a magnifying glass on your every move. And I just like, I just be like, y'all can't be, this happens time and time again. And I just be looking at them like, y'all can't be this slow. You know what I mean? Like to keep doing this over and over and over again. Oh, they would never do that to me. Money
Right.
talks and bullshit walks. You understand? If somebody come up to him like, I can make you rich and you don't even have to deal with this person ever again. Because a lot of the time, y'all got to understand these younger women or younger men dealing with these older women or older men, or vice versa, these older women dealing with these younger guys,
Right.
whatever. Sometimes they looking for the money. Okay? Like y'all be, oh no, they love me. No, they don't. They want that money. They want to live comfortably. And if somebody come up to them, hey, he did you wrong. I know a lawyer that can get you $50 million.
And like looking at it, it just seems like he was never gonna marry her or put a baby in her that she wanted. If you didn't hear that, she's like, I want a big black baby in me.
Yeah,
Which is great.
yeah.
But yeah, leave your thoughts on that, guys. It's a crazy story. We'll catch up onto it, see what else happens. Yeah.